we are reacting to my fourth professional fight, first loss as a pro. Well, the loss obviously not great, but I'm all right reacting to it. You know, I've watched it loads of times. You know, I'm at peace with what happens, and I learned a lot from it. So,
in the Cage Warriors featherweight division,
first thing I thought when I was getting in here, actually, I didn't really think about how big my opponent was at the time. It didn't really faze me when I was in there. I didn't really feel the size difference or anything, but I felt good early doors. Just getting my feints going. He was good on the pressure, but I wasn't letting him back me up too much. I landed a nice left kick then at the start of the fight. He just wasn't putting enough in my shots, was a bit of an issue. I was a bit too light, trying to be too pretty. But I was super happy with how I was fighting on the feet, to be honest. Yeah, my feints were really good. And I was landing nice low kicks as well. Kind of trading low kicks. I feel like I was landing the heavier ones at the start of the fight. My hip movement was good, my reactions were good, everything was flowing really nice, to be honest, at the start of this fight. I felt really good in there. No. That's a big right hand I just ate. But when I was in there, I didn't think I got dropped. I thought I slipped, but then because everyone was like screaming, I kind of realised that, oh fuck, I got knocked down. I felt okay though, I was like with it, but I was also like, fuck, maybe I need to get him down now. So I kind of do like it was a pretty shit entry. I avoided the strikes coming in, and then I'm just trying to employ my game, which is getting up against the fence and keeping there, right? First thing I noticed when I was wrestling against the wall, this is where I kind of realised the size difference, because I moved up a weight for this fight. I realised the size difference straight away when I had him up against this wall. I just I couldn't lift him, I couldn't move him. He seemed so solid, his wall defense was really good as well. But he was just solid, like I couldn't move him. So I was trying to switch single leg to double leg to body lock. I was struggling to get anything really going, but at the same time, I had just been hit with a big shot, so I was trying to just not get hit again. So I was just trying to wear on him a bit on the fence, hopefully he get tired. Now, there's a little bit here where it looks like I got dropped from the knee. I didn't. He just slipped away and I dropped down. The knee definitely didn't hit. I don't think it did anyway. But yeah, it's a bit of like, this is where, you know, I get people up against the fence and they don't. They usually either go down and I finish them. They don't stay up for as long as this guy was. But he was doing everything right, splitting the legs. I think I briefly get him down here, I get him down to one knee, but I can't keep him down, he's just popping up. Just keeps popping up, get him down again, pop straight back up. I'm struggling to like get him down and control him. When I look this back, I was quite happy with how I performed. I think I showed a lot of my skills off. But I was doing well, you know, I've had him controlled up against this cage for quite some time. Ref was telling me to work. I was hitting him. I thought that was kind of some bullshit. Like he was like, work, 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 and then I was losing position because I punched instead of wrestle. Yeah, he's like, work. He cuts his hands a couple times. Hits me with a nice elbow here, cuts me on the back of the, I think it was like back of the head. He hooked me with that elbow. Get him down again. When I watch this back, I think like, I actually had a really good first round. Apart from that knockdown, it was a good round for me. But they did kind of mention like, oh, Mackenzie must be feeling it. It's like, nah, I could do this all day. So people have seen my fights, I can wrestle like this all day. So I felt pretty good here. I can do this all day. But I didn't feel like I couldn't wrestle for 15 minutes like this. He separates, we're back in the middle, back on the feints here. Getting a little bit lazy with my kicks, so I just kind of got caught with a right hand there. You know, it kicked me in the nuts. It just happens. It wasn't too bad.
Because I do think that Mackenzie is fatigued and this is going to give him a lot more.
See, I don't get this, they're saying I'm fatigued. Like what? I'm not fatigued, no. Flying knee, oh, it's so close. It was literally like, I swear, there's pictures, it was like a fucking centimetre off. I don't know if it would have knocked him out, but. And you can see that I'm like in good shape in this fight. Muscle, like my muscle mass looks good, but I'm definitely, you know, the size difference is really evident. I was in good shape, but I didn't cut any weight at all. Like, I had to eat so I wasn't under on the scales, rather than I didn't cut any water or anything for this fight. So I was really like, I was undersized going in there. But again, I wasn't letting that kind of affect me mentally, that I was smaller. Second round now, again, I'm fresh, I'm on the feints again. And I was landing calf kicks, and I'd landed so many leg kicks in this fight. I was landing maybe two, and they were like, I was chopping them in, like I was quite happy with how my leg kicks were going. I was trying to be first basically. He's a counterpunch there, nice right hand. A lovely right hand from me there. And I was slipping all his jabs. I wouldn't slip in all of them. His jabs I was out the way of. It was when he was, that right hand was just landing every time on me. I should have stayed on the low kicks looking back. So I go for a single leg here, I get in on it. Again, he just splits his legs so well. And he's so strong in this position, I just couldn't make anything of it. But I was trying to mix it up because when you're in there, you don't really know if you're winning on the feet. I think the exchanges were close. But I just felt like I feel like it's one of those things where whoever shot was gonna, go up on the scorecards because we were quite even on the feet in that second round. And I wanted to kind of, again, try and tire him out up against that fence. Even though I know I was really struggling to get him down, I think just tiring him out, making him work on the fence, be easier then to come back. In my opinion, if I've got someone up against the cage, or anyone's got anyone up against the cage, it's that person that's up on the cage's goal to get off, right? If I'm there and I'm throwing little shots and I'm controlling you, it shouldn't be on me to keep going. Like, if I'm controlling, it should be on the person defending to move. But anyway, the ref kept telling me off, so he spins me off here. I landed a body kick. I was really happy with how I was fighting, and I wish I knew when I was in there that I was fighting this well, but I just, when I was in there, I didn't feel like I was fighting as well as I was, do you know what I mean? Start throwing some leather here. I didn't tire, man. Not yet, but we were throwing some bombs in this second round. It was an awesome fight, man. I forget how good this fight was. Like, it's, I don't always, that was a nice right hand he caught me with there. Again, I felt okay. Every time he grabbed hold of me as well, I was like, holy shit, this guy's strong as fuck. Tried another flying knee, didn't land. But this bit in the round, minute 20 of this round left, I start flowing. My teeps are landing, my low kicks are landing, my jabs are landing. I start coming into my own here. And then I get really lazy off a body kick, and he catches it and takes me down. I should have just stayed standing and stopped trying to force grappling exchanges. I should have stayed on the low kicks, because in this round now, I've got him reaching for the low kicks. But what happened is I tried to go for a head kick, and because he was catching the low, caught under the armpits, takes me down. When he was on top of me here, it was just like, I felt like it was like a concrete wall on me. I was trying to dig the underhook to land some nice elbows, and then he just takes mount. So I obviously give up my back. I'm nearly out. He manages to take my back and get a body triangle from here, and comes back up to mount. Again, it was me just basically trying to stop him from going to mount, stop him to take my back, so switching in between positions. Again, he starts raining down bombs. I give up my back again to try and escape. And then he wraps the bottom arm in the transition around my neck. 14 seconds left. And with 10 seconds left, it's on. I didn't know how long was left. If I'd known there was 10 seconds left, I would have held on. I literally tapped with 1 second left. And that stings to what, it doesn't really hurt as much to watch as I thought it would. Because I know that when I was in there, I didn't know there was 10 seconds left. I'm quite good at resisting chokes. My training partners will say as well, I'm really hard to choke. But it just, if you watch the way he was doing it, it was pulling up on my neck and it hurt so much. And I was I didn't know how long was left. And I didn't even want to tap. It was more like a flight response. Your fucking head's gonna get pulled off. You gotta tap. And I just did. And I was gutted, but I learned so much from that fight. Sol's a lovely guy, and talked to him quite a bit online, and he complimented, actually sent me a message complimenting my feints and stuff on the feet. He said that out of all the guys he's fought, I was the one that was tricking him most on the feet, which again, it's damn it, if only I'd known that when I was in there, that I was giving him a hard time on the feet, I maybe wouldn't have tried to wrestle so much, but we live and we learn. I learned so much from that fight. My next Cage Warriors fight, obviously. Weight below, and just a million times better than I was during that fight. So next fight, September 13th, Newcastle, Cage Warriors 193. Yeah, can't wait.